What's going on, Soul Nation? Ginger Prime here, and we have a Community Cortex December 16th Icetide update here for you guys today. Going over all the challenges and what to expect from Icetide Week 2 here on Ginger Prime. A cold wind blows across the jungle of Bastion. In the wake of the Season of the Skulls, bonfires may once again be lit, this time to fight the cold. Season's greetings, freelancers, and welcome to the Icetide season. But don't go thinking the frosty landscape has made your foes any less determined. While you find fewer Scar and Dominion enemies out there in the wilderness, outlaws are seizing the opportunity presented by the hibernation to come in greater force. The cold never bothered them anyway. With Icetide, dozens of new challenges have been added for you to complete, including ones that are added each week, and 3 that are secret and hidden from view. Good luck to all those, and let us know if you've completed any one of them. And of course, be sure to keep an eye out on the new world activities found in free play. Then, many of you have already discovered some of the other new activities and features added to the game. To start, strongholds now have a competitive element to them, featuring an updated scoring system for the season. Use of the multipliers to get the highest score you can, which gives the better rewards, though be mindful of the timer. And of course, there is also the new racing activity found in free play. In the chilly air, javelins can fly longer than usual since the thrusters are kept cool. Naturally, freelancers take this opportunity to race one another. Priorities. Building out the world more, we are thrilled that many are enjoying the Season of the Skull lore stories, so the wonderful writing team will continue to provide eager lore keepers with new tales to read this season. The first one will come next week, no doubt. They are using Edmonton's charming winter as an inspiration. So what does Icetide Week 2 have to offer in terms of challenges? As far as it goes, your dailies are going to be your dailies. These are going to refresh each and every day, but you can see here, Colossus Time Trials, Elite, Daily Frost Warning, and this, for me, if you got this one, essentially you just need to complete one expedition. Since weekly is really where it's all about, and this is going to be the weekly reset for week 2, you've got weekly cold completion. This is going to have you do seasonal explorations, various notes finding, bonus objectives completed, and targets destroyed. Weekly contracts is going to reward you with 10 Ember and 2,000 coin. Now, the cracked ice, this is going to be tied into the sunken cell. You need to complete the sunken cell with a score of 3.5 million and under 20 minutes. So this is going to be the challenge. You do this 3 times and boom, you get your decal, you get your guardian token, and you get 3,000 minor crystals. You got your weekly factions. Looks like you got those twice, so stock up on coin. You have a weekly harvester challenge. This is going to complete Icetide in free play events. You want to be able to go and it looks like they're doing time trials and coolant harvesting events completed. So keep an eye out on those. Another guardian token here for those guaranteed legendaries and 5,000 minor crystals. You have your weekly strongholds. This is going to be 10 stronghold runs. Obviously, if you're going for those high scores, you'll be doing this naturally. You're going to get alloy and 2,000 coin as well. And those are your weekly challenges. Be sure to hit that X button and track these things so you can make sure you get these knocked out this week. Now, taking a look at our featured store items, you've got the Wrap Permafrost, you've got the Wrap Glistening Chill, you've got the Graphic Weathering Hide, the Decal Wasteland's Forager, the Fabric Canvas Honeycomb, and a Fabric Painted Glitter Triangles. In the seasonal store, this is going to be where you use those minor crystals. These things will expire, so you want to farm up as much crystals and then go shopping. So you still have your War Chest Legendary Component, Legendary Weapon, just straight up Legendary, Shard Torrent Armor Pack, Legendary Storm, Legendary Ranger, Legendary Interceptor, Legendary Colossus, and Radiant Burst Graphic. And these are our seasonal rewards right now, and as well as the featured store for week 2 of Icetide. So for week 2, you've got your close encounters. This is rocking shotguns and your machine pistols for increased damage, and your lightning rod. Close range kills are going to chain lightning to nearby enemies. This is going to make you very fast and effective. So you, all you interceptors out there, I think are going to go nuts and hopefully have an amazing time playing this week. So for this week's discussion topic, we're looking at the concept of crossplay. This is usually brought up a lot, especially as it relates to the varying size of the community and how we're divided across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. This has become even more real to me outside of the concept of crossplay, but with the idea of cross-save, in which that I have this game on Xbox and on PC, and all the footage you see here is, from PC. And I find myself wanting to log in and play, but my gaming PC is kind of away in the office where my Xbox is out in the family room, and I find myself wishing that I could just log in and play and continue my progress, especially as it relates to Icetide. I don't feel like doing it twice, and that's one of the strengths that Destiny 2 has really brought to the table since it really launched that feature back in August. It gives me a lot more ways to play the game, and this is actually what is being discussed right now over on Reddit. I'll include a link in the description below, but asking about it, because originally when this game was being launched, they said crossplay should be fairly easy to implement, but obviously we all know how history goes, and here we are almost a year out and we haven't heard word about it. Most likely, and I hope that this is a part of their 2.0 plan, their Anthem Next plan, is that we get to see that brought in around that same time. This would both reinvigorate the community as well as bring in a lot more players. Ultimately, it just depends on what their goal is for 2.0. When we look at the original footage of the game, I think that the more that they can pump you into free play and kick off missions from free play, the better it's going to be overall. That's going to be less loading time, more action, more playing with your javelins, and all that. But that's neither here nor there. This is a discussion after all. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think that's going to be one of the real big saving graces of this game, with its social nature, with its reliance on each other? Let me know in the comments below. The features and the changes they're putting in with inversions, with what we have with the Sunken Cell this week, with the Icetide event, actually has me really excited about the future for Anthem. And yeah, we're going to have to wait and see from there. Guys, let me know what you think about this Community Cortex. We're going to hopefully keep rocking these out every Tuesday. If you guys have any thoughts or stories that you want this to cover, please sound off in the comments below. Let's have that discussion, and let's go from there. If there's anything, any tips, tricks, or things like that you're struggling with, let me know, and I'll see if I can't create a guide for you in the same vein. For Ginger Prime, my name is Brian. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you hit that subscribe button and join the community here at the Soul Nation. And I'll hopefully see you in my next video. But until then, take care.